Magandang bati sa inyo lahat. Ngayon ay tatalakayan natin kung ano nga ba ang guarded globalization. Ang guarded globalization ay tumutukoy sa proseso ng globalisasyon kung saan ang mga pamahalaan ay aktibong nakikialam upang protektahan ang kanilang lokal na ekonomiya mula sa labis na impluwensya ng dayuhang kalakalan at pamumuhunan. Sa halip na lubos na buksan ang ekonomiya, sinisigurado ng mga bansa na ang kanilang mga lokal na industriya ay kayang makipagsabayan sa kompetisyon sa pandaigdigang merkado. Karaniwang itong ginagawa sa pamamagitan ng mga polisiya tulad ng pagbibigay ng subsidiya, taripa o iba pang regulatory measures. Layunin nitong balansehin ang pandaigdigang interaksyon habang pinapanatili ang lokal na interes. At dumapo naman tayo sa mga halimbawa ng guarded globalization. Ang unang halimbawa ng guarded globalization ay ang pagbibigay ng subsidiya. Ang gobyerno ay nagbibigay ng tulong pinansyal sa mga lokal na negosyo upang mapalakas ang kanilang kompetisyon laban sa mga dayuhang kumpanya. Halimbawa, ang subsidiya ng agrikultura upang suportahan ang mga lokal na magsasaka laban sa mas murang imported na produkto. Ang pangalawa naman ay ang pagpataw ng taripa. Paglalagay ng buwis sa mga imported na produkto upang maprotektahan ang mga lokal na produkto mula sa mas murang kalakal mula sa ibang bansa. Halimbawa, ang Pilipinas ay naglalagay ng taripa sa imported na bigas upang suportahan ang lokal na industriya ng palay. Ikatatlo naman ay ang pagkontrol sa dayuhang pamumuhunan. Ang mga bansa ay nagpapapataw ng limitasyon sa pag-aari ng mga dayuhan sa mga lokal na negosyo. Narito ang article patungkol sa guarded globalization. In the past few years, Pfizer has encountered globalization's new pace as a part of the Indian government's effort to make medicine accessible to as many people as possible. In February 2013, India's Patent Office revoked Pfizer patents for the cancer drug Sutent and granted a domestic manufacturer Kipla the right to produce a cheaper generic version. India's Intellectual Property Appellate Board has since set aside the decision and has directed a patent office to assess the case. In China, meanwhile, the government has been slashing drugs prices to reduce healthcare costs. Beijing established price ceiling on essential drugs in 2009 and lowered the ceiling by around 30% in 2011, and it has pledged to expand the list of essential drugs to more than 500 medication by 2014. Such as moves pose major risk for multinational companies like Pfizer. Lower price create disincentives for quality controls, and China's hospital, which rely on drug sales for profits, are pushing inexpensive, locally made products. Population growth, rising salaries, relatively low wages, and a welcome climate for foreign investment. As distances shrunk because of modern transportation and communication technologies, chasing growth globally became universally logical, and trade and capital flows surged. In the aftermath of the recent global recession, we've entered a different phase, which I call guarded globalization. Governments of developing nations have become wary of opening more industries to multinational companies and are zealously protecting local interests. They choose the countries or regions with which they want to do business, pick the sectors in which they will allow capitals and investments, and select the local, often state-owned, companies they wish to promote. That's a very different flavor of globalization, slow-moving, selective, and with a heavy dash of nationalism and regionalism. Several factors have contributed to this trend. One, may governments find it risky to continue opening industries to foreign competitions because local companies and consumers often attempt to block new entrants. Two, some countries have built large foreign exchange reserves of boosted exports, so they can no longer try to attract large amounts of foreign investment. Three, governments are defining national security more broadly as financial stability, cyber espionage, and increases in food prices, for instance, become global issues. The financial service, information technology, telecommunication, and food sector have all been politicized. In globalization's heyday, strategic sector, those in which governments take an active interest, and non-strategic ones were easy to identify. Multinational companies could enter some industries such as soft drinks all over the world. Other sectors such as aircraft manufacturing were off limits. And that's all. Thank you.